Hey there. My name is Vanessa Charisma, by way of my government name that I don't want to give right now. And I'm from Anchorage. I was born and raised here. I was born at Providence. So Anchorage is my hometown. And I moved when I was 18 or 19 years old. And then I came back when I was roughly 34. So, and right now I'm 39. I'll be 40 this year. So I've been back about 6 years. So, but I am from Anchorage, make no mistakes. It's my hometown.
How is your relationship with dealing with females over here when you would describe it to somebody else that's not from here?
So I hate the term female.
Oh, woman.
Yeah, y'all could take it, pocket it, and shove it. But my relationship with women in general, you want from Alaska?
Yes, Alaska.
So I'll give you my philosophy. Alaska or Anchorage in itself is like a box. It's a small town. It's like a box, and let's just say the people are like mouse, and they are stuck in the box, and they have little experience or engagement with life. Ooh, my bad. So if I'm going to speak to my relationships with the women in Anchorage that were born and raised in Anchorage, then I'll say, they're my friend, it's been a complicated one. But also I feel like relationships are complicated. So I can't say that it's an Anchorage thing, because when I moved to Atlanta, it took me 4 years before I had close friends. So what I'll say about the women in Anchorage is that they haven't lived enough, so that can cause some challenges in itself with relationship building. If you don't know who you are yourself, if you don't accept yourself and other people, then how can you relation with others properly? So, I'm not gonna...
said they haven't lived enough, I think I kind of understood what you're saying, but break that down for people that might take that to confuse it.
So I'll give you my own experience, because if you thought that I was here to bash women, in Anchorage women, I'm not here to do that. But if I would have stayed here as a brown-skinned black woman, and have never left and kind of gain a sense of self, and who I am, and gain pride in self, and I had just stayed in Anchorage alone, then I would be, I don't even know who I would be. You know what I mean? Like, it would be fucked up. I'll just say that. And so, the relationships with the women here have been complicated ones because of the complicated lives that they have. But what was your question again? What was your question?
I say, how is your relationship dealing with women here?
It just depends on the women. I have some friends that are very dedicated black women who, but they have more of a sense of who they are as black women. And then, in some instances, it's just not so good, because, again, it has to do with them not knowing themselves. But I don't think that is an Alaska thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that Alaska, being from Anchorage, gives you less experience and less knowledge and sense of self. But, I think women in relationships with each other is problematic across the country. So I won't make that an Alaska thing.
The reason why we talk about Alaska is here's where we're from. We're not from Ohio or Columbus, somewhere else. So now, give me an occasion where you had to deal with somebody that misunderstood you as a female.
Oh, I mean, well, last year I had to cut hella people off. Because they were some weak ass niggas.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Break
yeah.
it down for us. Take us through there. Give us
They were just very male-centered. You know, I'm typically the strong friend. And I'm constantly showing up in truth. I was going through some things. I lost my brother, and it was just a situation. And I didn't see these people having a backbone or the strength or the proper executive functioning skills to be there for me in such a way. And so I just decided to cut that shit short. So there were some friendships like that with some women like that, but also, not that I'm making excuses for them, but I'll just say they haven't lived the life that I've lived, and they haven't gone through or seen or been through the things that I have. You know, maybe a bit, but I guess I'm making excuses for them. So I have no space for male-centered women. And so, yeah, in recent, I've had to chop it short for people who don't have the ability to show up for me as women, in the way that I will show up for them outside of men. And a lot of women live their lives and who they are and who they want to be inside the realms of like male approval, male gaze, male exception, male choice, fuck that and fuck them. That part.
What would that look like in Anchorage here? That are like, you said male, what did you call it?
Male approval, being male-centered.
Give us like examples of like how that would look like for here. I'm a little slow, so you have to
most of the women, they live their lives for men, in the gaze of men, what men want from them, how men think of them, just those things, how men think they look, just all of those things. And also centering those things outside of like maybe their friendships with women, and rather making their bonding with women and their relationships with their female friends as priority, rather than their relationships and their acceptance of men. And I'm almost 40, so it's just like, baby, that it comes and it goes, it cycles through. But us, your friends, these women, we not going nowhere. If we're truly your friends. And so prioritize those relationships, find the toxicity within it and oust it out if it's there. But if you have somebody that's been there with you for the majority of your life, then prioritize that relationship over your relationship with a man. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, now that was very good. Now let's go to your relationship dealing with men in Alaska.
In Alaska.
You already started going.
In Alaska.
In Alaska.
The men in Alaska.
Alaska.
It's the same thing.
Break it down.
Take
us through there.
It's the same thing. Similar. Oh, but here's an interesting that I've found since I've come back. Is a lot of the black men here who have traditionally dated outside of their race and have never dated black women have been seeming to find solace in me, or relationability, or whatever the fuck the word is, in me. And so here's my philosophy, or my think piece, is that they have never known themselves, never been well educated on themselves in terms of being a foundational Black American. Your history and just everything about you, why we are how we are, and being, being resistant to anti-Blackness within this country. Nonetheless, there's a lot of these guys here, and they've never really humanized and truly loved a Black woman, and just been in community with Black women, truly. They've only sexualized us, and we've only been bodies for objectification or whatever the fuck. Read the books, look it up. And nonetheless, that's your phone, baby. Nonetheless, so I've been finding that these men have been trying to find themselves and within me. And it's been very interesting because they'll still seek to utilize or objectify my body or use, sexualize me. But also, they homegirl me. What's a better way to describe it is it's just like emotional labor. But in short, it's like they're finding themselves through me while still sexualizing me. And still being scared and not being in acceptance of what Black women are and the representation thereof to them in their lives. So it's interesting. So that's I have like a whole thing that I've been writing. I've been taking notes about that because so the men, not all of them, they're not all the same, but I found a few where, they might be wifed up with like an Asian or a white woman, but they're steady in my DMs, trying to get with me actively, fully accepting, me dogging they ass out, but still creeping and crawling. And again, steady taking the dog walking these niggas. And they're still fully there, like wanting to have a piece. And it just like, I don't know, it's interesting.
What do you think Black men now choose to go marry or be with women out of their race?
Because they've been socialized to do so. They're socialized to do so,
Give me an occasion here that you had to deal with somebody that was crazy enough to the point you're like, wow, I don't want to deal with this. Give us the situation. You can change it.
Talking about a crazy nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, dealing with a crazy nigga?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm crazy. I ain't scared of no crazy nigga. A crazy nigga here recently. Who I consider crazy? Fuck, let me think about it. Who's been crazy that I've dealt with since I've been here? I don't know. There was a nigga that left a lamp on my car, or who tried to get me pregnant. I don't know,
Huh?
I've dealt with that.
So there's pregnancy predators out here. Somebody said that. I was gonna ask you that question, but you said it. You said it.
But I keep a very short leash, so I don't typically deal with the bullshit that typical women deal with here. It's not really. I don't deal with a lot of those issues because I see them for what they are, and it's really not something that I encounter often because I dismiss bullshit very, very fast. So I see bullshit for what it is and I keep it moving, and I think that is just me valuing and regarding myself. So yes, there's crazy niggas in Alaska, crazy women in Alaska, and all over. I think Anchorage or Alaska has a unique subset of people who are just like different. But I would challenge you to say, take your ass somewhere else and go plant your ass over there and act like you're not going to engage the same level of crazy. I think it's just people in general, and I think it's you. And if you don't know yourself and know what you want for yourself, then you are going to be subject to bullshit wherever you go.
That's right. Now, what is your takes on 50-50 in a relationship?
I think that in a relationship, the effort that you provide should be 100. I think you should be a team. I think it should be like the union. I think that we should work together for the better of the community of our household. But the ideology of 50-50 is, you know, hey, we're going half and half. I detest and I throw away that whole concept, because if you're a man, the natural origin of you should want to provide and take care of me. And, you know, we live in modern times. We should be able to work together. Me personally, and maybe it's just my own shit. You know, I'm almost 40. I'm a millennial, and also I'm a woman that will never. I don't have the trust to lay down and just let somebody else take over my finances. But I think that's like a generational thing, and also has to do with maybe my childhood trauma.